Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for Grant Williams.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And the starting group for Chicago. Okoro and Williams are the small and power forwards. MP is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Smith in at the 5. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Williams, and it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, this game is also the 4th game in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for both these teams. Hasn't been the easiest group for either of these squads.
Yeah, only 1 win between the teams out of 6 games played. I mean, that's rough, but there is still a glimmer of hope for one of them, and that's enough to give them that little extra push in this regular season meeting.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Sexton passes to MP. The 3, and he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ball with it. In the game against New York, very impressive. Miller against Sexton, down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Ball. No good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Bulls. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
There's Ball with a 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Pass to Diabate. Here's Knipple. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Over Okoro. Knipple with a bucket.
With his ability to pull up and shoot it, Knipple gives defenders issues in the pick-and-roll game.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on MP. Oh, with another miss.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And here's MP from outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Ball outside. From outside the arc. Ball with another miss.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
From deep. Diabate grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. The kick out to Williams. Takes the 3. Tries to save it. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Always a plus to have forwards who can dish it. A look at the top assist numbers for small forwards. Second is Knipple.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh
Shout
air.
out sa mga
I mean, they're
bagong
all about doing what's best for the team.
Well, you see
Salamat sa
plenty of
support,
that when
guys.
any of these guys are on the floor. They're each very good at keeping their options open, trying to find the best possible shot on every trip, and no individual agendas. That's crucial.
Now here's Miller. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
There is such length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
MP with it, hounded by Ball. Williams passes to MP. Lets it go from deep. Knipple with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Knipple, guarded by Okoro. An easy 2 on the layup.
Yeah, don't think Knipple relies only on spot-up shooting. He can surprise you with some moves off the dribble.
And last season, the Hornets with the second most games missed to injury.
Always tough to overcome significant injuries, especially if it's a rebuilding team. And the other part of that, BA, is it's complicating their ability to evaluate the talent that they do have. All of that requires help. You hope that's on the horizon.
The shot's good.
And a nice play by Knipple. He knows where to get his points.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Kobe White, he's checked in for Miller. Then for Chicago, Simons comes in for Okoro. And it's Josh Giddey in for MP. Giddey finds Simons. It's
8
deflected.
million, shout out guys.
And he'll draw the foul. Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Smith. Yabusele comes in for Williams. Okoro is checked in for Simons. And MP subbed in for Giddey.
Pa-share naman sa live guys.
Just over a minute has passed
Thank you
here in the
so
second
much.
quarter. White looking it over. Miller outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Miller. Now here is James.
Yung format ko
6
sa
on the
live,
shot clock.
pang cellphone.
Williams a screen on Sexton. Here's Miller.
Gandang
And the three off target. The Bulls trail by 4. We've got Kobe White, Grant Williams out there with James. Then there's Brandon Miller. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Charlotte has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to White. Three-pointer. Richards pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Okay.
Out of bounds.
Okay.
It'll be Chicago ball.
Outcome.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Bulls. Williams is checked in for Richards. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline. Alan
Yes.
LaForce.
Hey guys, Kobe
Smart,
White
smart
becoming
play.
an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff.
How about Kobe White with the answer three?
Pass to Okoro. Outside Sexton. MP is screen on Ball. Williams passes
Bingo.
to MP. The three. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte.
Okay.
They lead by 4. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
Pagantay ni,
Well,
ano,
you have to
ni
be
Lumelo.
willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Sexton passes to Williams. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Miller with it. Pointed out by Okoro. And Ball with the basket. The assist by White. And now an 8-point Charlotte lead.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Knipple's checked in for Miller. And the Bulls also making a change. Smith's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Okoro. Outside, Williams. And here's MP. He's guarded by White.
Dire.
And here's MP
Ah.
from outside. And his
Three.
4th make of the day in 10 tries.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be
Ay,
in a few
bawal
years.
agad.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Pa-share ako rin.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by White.
Share ko sa Facebook, sa YouTube.
Williams passes to MP. From downtown.
Free, ayan.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them. Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Chicago passing it around. Takes a three. MP drills the three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball outside. From behind the arc. He's got it.
Bawi
6 and 10
agad.
now.
Ayaw
That's
magsibantay.
fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Williams on the wing. Outside Sexton. Pass to Okoro.
Ito. Bigyan mo sa akin. Sige.
6 to shoot. Up and in on the layup.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
There's a screen. The three from Ball. Smith with the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. Outside, Williams. Pass to Okoro. In transition, here they come. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
So we conclude the first half. Charlotte on top, up 7. And we'll be back right after this.
Ay, nako. Supply. Share na yan.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out what's working and building.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Hornets.
Putting this through.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
2 million. Shout out.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. MP really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Okoro and Williams are the small and power forwards. Colin Sexton out there with MP. And it's Smith in at center, filling out the middle. Charlotte leading by 5. Ball surveys the floor.
Bantay.
Miller on the wing. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Miller's got 5.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Screen.
Smith with a screen on Ball. Pass to Sexton. Back to MP.
Bingo.
At 5. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for Charlotte, they're shooting it at 52%. Here's Knipple. Smith with the rebound.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Outside, Williams.
Sige, diskarte.
Pass to MP. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Brandon Miller.
Yeah, listen, Jalen Smith, that's a great move.
12 million, guys. Shout out.
Keep up with him.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Shout out, guys. Thank you for support.
Smith hits them both.
So far, Jalen Smith has proven to be a quality role player. This guy works his tail off both ends.
Tay. Agay.
Ball against MP. LaMelo Ball with the stuff.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Okoro outside. The kick out to Williams. From deep, MP. Knipple with the rebound. Knipple's got his 6th rebound on the night.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half and made one of your first 4 shots.
Magaling ang kalaban, guys. Naka-all-star ako.
But has the bounce to hold his own.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the
Difficult
night.
natin, naka-all-star. Kaya sobrang gagaling.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. 11-point game.
Ooh.
Power move from MP.
Game!
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Miller outside. Back to ball.
Agay. Daming.
Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Bulls trail by 11. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo.
Yeah,
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And the shot goes in.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pag difficult na all-star.
Ball against MP.
Tubok tayo ulit, Chris.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Another miss by MP.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Dinakdakan na tuloy tayo. 4 million, guys.
Their
Shout out.
offense has been unstoppable, just firing
Hila
on
Blanc,
all
Shampoo.
cylinders.
Shout out.
And at this point, it is their game
Thank you
to
for
lose.
support.
They've done such a good job building the lead.
Both teams will make substitutions. And let's take a minute for the rookie leaderboard and to look at the top free throw shooters in this rookie class. In the third spot, Knipple.
A skill that works at every level, free throw shooting. And he's been comfortable even under the bright lights of the NBA.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And here's Knipple from the arc. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP shot is good.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
The 3 from Ball. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring it.
Inside. Here's MP. Outside Giddey. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Salon comes in.
2 million, guys. Shout out.
Bate's checked in for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Salon. Then for Chicago, Williams is checked in for Yabusele. Okoro comes in for Simons. And MP subbed in for Jones. Kobe White out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Knipple. Then it's Williams. And it's Diabate in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Hornets leading by 22. Miller outside. Outside, Williams. Miller with it, and it's Giddy picking him up.
Bakit nung pumalit ka na naman dyan? Tuluhan tuloy tayo.
Down low. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
All right, let's find out the news on Colin Sexton. Allie LaForce has the update.
Thank you. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. He shared with me that it's a strain in the hamstring, but they're using some ice to get the swelling down. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
Okay, thanks for that. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Screen ako.
Screen by MP. Fires the three.
Bobo din.
Knipple with the rebound.
Wala.
Knipple's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Basta all-star. Sila lang gusto magaling.
Williams looking around. Pass to Knipple.
Nakasama ko, naging tanga na.
Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Giddy. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. Yet the Houston guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And White has got the ball here for Charlotte. Pass to Miller. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
What the heck? 3 million, guys. Shout out.
20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. James, a screen on MP. Shot clock at 6. White.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
James with a steal. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. And
wala bang pasang sakto? Yung mga pasa ng palpak.
You know what's weird about fadeaways? They were a huge part of MJ's game. Yeah, most people think he's the GOAT, but go play pickup ball. You hardly see any.
Yeah, you're right. That is a little weird.
Mm-hmm. Right. But now think about this. Before MJ became the scoring GOAT, who wore that crown?
Kareem.
Ah, yes. Now tell me how many skyhooks you've seen lately. Exactly 0. 2 go-to moves for 2 players that were considered the greatest scorers ever, and they're basically ignored.
Yeah, I mean, but fadeaways aren't easy. I think a lot of coaches, especially at the lower levels, see them as late.
Explain that, guys.
He about to tear the roof off.
Explain. Please thumbs up, guys. Please like and share. Thank you so much. $3 million. Shout out, guys. Bingo. Yon! Sobrang na. Ganito lang. $3 million, guys. Shout out. Please like and share. Let's go. Second game. Manalo tayo.
Only a small part of the season behind us, RJ, but an exciting time for teams that are exceeding expectations, surprising everyone.
And those teams are going to want to harness that underdog energy. The hardest part isn't getting off to a good start, it's sustaining it.
Cut the live, but kick out the Simon. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Anthony Simons out there with MP. And it's Smith in at the foul. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grape. Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Bakit ka hindi nahuli?
Williams and Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Okay, ano ba?
MP kicks to Simons. MP with a screen on Nimhart. Back to MP. Off target from outside. Here's Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Another shot. And Halliburton finishes inside.
Oh, nice anticipation from Halliburton. His teammates appreciate when he goes after that offensive glass.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, MP. Another miss by MP.
just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Back to Halliburton. Now Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Touchdowning for the Bulls. It was a loss to Charlotte. MP deciding where to go with it. Another miss by MP.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Simons finds MP. No good, unable to end this run.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold. Like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's MP, following the score by Indiana. MP sets the screen for Simons. There's the drive. 5 to shoot, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Now, here's MP. A 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on.
Yeah, really strategize for a guy who can make a pass or play like this right in your face.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
MP passes to Smith. MP sets the screen for Smith. Back to MP. Shoots it. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Bulls trail by 10. 3-pointer, Simon. Siakam grabs the miss. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
So it's Chicago now. The Pacers making the shot. And again, no good by Chicago. And here are the Pacers now. They're on an 18-6 run. Zubac with the screen for Walker. A fadeaway. It's all in by the Bulls. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Simons. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Halliburton with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
It's tipped. MP outside. Now, Okoro. No scoring in this one. The 3 from MP. It doesn't go for him. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Indiana out in front. They lead by 14. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
We'll return.
And so far through... The Pacers making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Okoro, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And Fernie Simons comes in for Ivy. And MP subbed in for Jones. Bulls trail by 17. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Okoro. MP out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Yabusele into center position.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Halliburton against MP. Latrey. That one doesn't go.
Nice. Nagmintis din.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. His first shot coming late. Three-pointer.
Hey, Bol, shoot mo!
Pascal Siakam brings the miss. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got 4 points this quarter.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against a luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Screen by MP. Coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller as a pure perimeter player.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Halliburton passes to Zubac. Shoots over Yabusele. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 8 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Pacers are all about winning, and Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Offensive rebound, Zubac, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Aaron Neesmith is checked in for the Pacers. And Chicago also making a switch. Smith is checked in. MP up top. Beyond the arc. Another miss by MP.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
It's taken away by Smith. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Williams. A 3 from MP. With the rebound. Tucker's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Nemard has it in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range. Nemard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. They can't stop the run with that one. Indiana leading by 22. Here's Neesmith. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
.43 seconds left in the second quarter. MP outside. Pass to Williams. Simons from outside. The rebound by Halliburton.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Okoro finds Simons. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Floats it up for Williams.
Inalihok na nga. Hindi man lang
Dunk by Walker.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Indiana out in front, delivering the blowout. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Difficult na all-star.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team would need time to figure things out, and we were right. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Indiana Pacers. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Game.
Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Walker. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. They get it back.
Hindi pa rin nakakuha. Dapat tira nila, atin na yun.
Inside the three-point line. Gets a very good look and converts. Nembhard's got 5.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Simons kicks to MP. No good on the triple. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half, and he makes that one.
The thing about Halliburton's range is it's flexible. He can take a good shot from anywhere.
And stolen by Siakam.
Stolen.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Siakam passes to Halliburton. And the dunk by Zubac. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Pass to Okoro. 3-pointers, Simon.
Simon, mag-shot ka naman.
Offensive rebound. Here's Smith. And the layup is good.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Bulls.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Walker finds Halliburton. And he drives in.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Smith with a screen on Halliburton. Down low. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got his second basket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Back to Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Simons kicks to Okoro. The three. MP, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Wasted no time on that one. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here's MP for three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton on the wing. Siakam outside. Outside for Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Williams against Siakam. Okoro passes to MP. And Simons has it in the corner. Clock at 4 to end the run. Nembhard grabs the ball. Indiana's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They're taking 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you, Kevin.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And yes, it's good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
So the Bulls 5 right now. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Anthony Simons out there with MP. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams looking around. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to MP. From downtown, sinks the triple.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. They set the screen to the inside. Power down with both hands.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Driving to the basket. And Neesmith with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's Simons missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Okoro. Pass to Neesmith. Misses the 3. And Chicago shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Huff. Pacers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Indiana.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
The Pacers making a switch here. Furphy's checked in. Back to Neesmith. Pass to McConnell. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away. Did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by McConnell. And here's MP for three.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for McConnell. Here's MP. Can they get it? So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now let's go to Jennifer King-Thomas.
A difficult loss for you guys. It seemed like even when the energy was there.
That's the story of every game. The winner's clutch, the loser couldn't make enough plays. We were close.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jeff.
Maduduga. Maduduga. Number 50 na ranking natin. Ano ba yan? Ano ba yan?
Up next, the Magic take it on the Bulls. For Orlando, a perfect opportunity to show their best stuff. At home, they have a chance to jump up in the standings and take that next step towards the top. Bulls, Magic, we'll be right back for the tip. Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's... And a chance here to check out some stats for Mo Wagner.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Buzelis, Anthony Simons out there with MP. Then there's Jalen Smith, and it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, on the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Banchero. Here we go. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
MP shot is off. To the middle. Here's Bane. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jalen Smith.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Orlando shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Chicago passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. MP, a screen on Carter. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And here's MP from outside. Orlando with the rebound. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, it makes it even tougher to take.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. We've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Searching for their first points of the game. Pass to Simons. They need this. Over to the wing. Now MP. Fires from deep. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Buzelis. MP looking around. Pass to Buzelis. Simons outside. There's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Suggs. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. You look at MP, getting his feet wet early in the year, just outside that top 5. He's a rookie to track the rest of the way.
And the crop of rookies this year is just full of talented players. It's going to be fun to watch them battle for the award.
Well, I tell you, the depth is really impressive when you look at the quality of these rookies, just as you said, King. They all will be trying to make their name in the NBA. Your rookie year can say a lot about who you are as a player and what you're made of.
And it's Simons missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bain, the pass to Wagner. Jacks up a three. Smith with the rebound.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
Bain finds Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Tipped away. Here's MP. Off with the layup.
Goose egg bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Offensive rebound. Wagner for three. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here's MP from outside. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Black.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Outside Bain. Connects on the 17-footer. Bain's got 7.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
MP is screen on Bain. Here's Simons. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Boy, Simons' jump shot is pure from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Carter. And so it's Orlando, ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a Bain. He's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Howard. Then for Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Ivy. Anthony Simons comes in for Giddey. And MP subbed in for Jones. Paolo Banchero is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Anthony Black. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. On defense, the Bulls. Trailing by 5. Pass to Bain. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 4 rebounds now. And here's MP from outside. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Oh, it's stolen. And it's Orlando on the break. On the wing, Suggs. Guarded by Okoro. And Carroll against Williams. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. Here's Black. Orlando again missing. The Bulls trail by 5. MP outside. Back to Okoro. And here's MP from outside. And it's Bain with the rebound.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of it.
And Wagner gets it to go.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you guys.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Williams. He was all alone on that one. Wagner's got 10.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's MP. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
For three, Smith with the rebound. Bulls trail by 12. Okoro passes to MP. Back to Okoro. Pass to Simons. Here's Buzelis. Here's the three. It's not going to go for him. A minute 37 left in the first half. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Bain. Launches a three. Counted from distance. He's got 11.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
Well, you look at Banchero. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll, of course, update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Suggs outside. On the wing, Bain, covered by MP. Suggs outside. The three ball. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. And the Magic lead by 16.
Shooting in good rhythm there, Suggs. Off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And stolen by Suggs. Bain against Simons. And a basket by Bain. Bain's got 13 now.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Bain against Simons. MP up top. A shot to stop the run. Rejected. Pass to Bain. And it's good for two. Bain's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Magic running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
And now it's time to bring up the players
of the month.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got MP. Isaac Okoro is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Smith in at center. While most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Back to MP. Chicago passing it around. Fires for three. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Hey, the struggle is... Oh! Throw it down! Nice.
Oh, my goodness. Man, oh, man. Suggs with some extra juice on that dunk.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And so here is Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Simons. MP, the pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Simons, left side. Good work there as it goes. Simons got 10 points.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Now here's Bain. And a miss there on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago. MP, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
First and fewest turnovers a game. And an area where they could use some work, their free throw shooting. They've suffered from too many empty trips to the line.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. Simons passes to MP. 4-3. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Suggs.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
Back to Wagner. Some room here for Bain. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Chicago has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Okoro. Here's Buzelis. Fires the 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
And the Bulls making a change here. Giddey's checked in. Wagner finds Bain. Carter on the wing. Still without a bucket. Count that one. Here's MP. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. To halt the run. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't."
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. They've got Wagner, and it's Howard in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
Now here's Richardson. Wagner with a screen on MP. Stolen by MP. 3 on 3. Looking to win this cold spell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Mo Wagner.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys will tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebound. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
There's the triple. Buzelis grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Okoro passes to MP. Nice shot from the wing.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Orlando's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Wagner outside. Pass to Richardson. From the arc. Pure from three-point range. Richardson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Chicago passing it around. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Magic.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
The three is up. And another three for Orlando.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Richardson. He takes it in. Got it. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Desmond Bane.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Isaac, he's checked in for Howard, and it's Carter in for Richardson. Oh, got that one up quick.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Pass to Isaac. Black outside. Back to Carter. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
MP outside. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked.
Thanks, guys. Tough sledding for you tonight.
Everything. The game plan, execution, effort. I had a vision for how tonight was supposed to go, and it didn't work out that way.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Keller.
Great. We'll tell Coach to go for 15 minutes and scrimmage with those instruction areas.
Thanks very much. It needs to change this week.
Yeah, and then flash fry, dry. I'm just saying if there's an excuse to get over to Spain for some scouting, I'm in.
All right, cut it out.
I hear that.
2 million in the house.
Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
So the next starting five, we've got Williams. Torrey is out there with Demon. Then it's Sharp, and it's Wolf in at the 4 spot.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Ivy on the wing. Pass to Buzelis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The 3 from MP. Brooklyn with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. Here's Sharp. Rebound by Smith. Here's Chicago. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Buzelis nailed from three-point land.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Now here's Williams. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's Torrey, covered by MP. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ivy passes to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Buzelis. Another 3 for Chicago.
Smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Here's Wolf. Outside Williams. Here's Demon. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Williams with the steal. Pass to Torrey. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Taking a look at Atlanta, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, Chicago, they've come out of the gates just a little cold. It's certainly not the hot start fans had hoped for. And their position in the rankings so far reflects that.
Now, here's Ivy. Pass to MP. Rebound by Williams. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Smith right side. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Okoro. MP with a screen on Williams. Trains the three-pointer.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his third season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your player.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Okoro. Then for the Nets, Clowney's checked in. Mann subbed in for Zaire Williams. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Here's Traore. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
Now, here's Sean. Clock at 2. Here's Demon. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bulls moving the ball around. Ivy kicks to Giddey. Bruce Ellis with the ball. He has 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Man finds Sharp. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Ivy. And here we go. The Bulls fix break. Here's MP. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Pass to Man. Here's Traore. Fires from 18. And the jumper falls for him. Traore's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Bulls leading by 7. Giddey the pass to MP. Three-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Here's Demon. Giddey defending. Yep, that one goes.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 5. Changes for Chicago. Okoro's checked in for Anfernee Simons. Ivy comes in for Josh Giddey. And MP subbed in for Trey Jones. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 7. Pass to Wolf. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Nick Richards out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's MP. Then it's Ivy. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
To the wing right side. And that's to Williams. 5 on the clock. There's the pick. Fires the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Pass to man, to the paint, shoots from the right block, and that's good off the glass that time. Demon's got his second basket of the night.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
They get it back. Here's Ivy, defended by man. Here's the teardrop, and here's MP for three. Another miss by MP.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And finished off by Yabusele.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So, with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And Buzelis subbed in for Yabusele. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for the Nets. Troy comes in for man.
Nice decision-making by Ivy. He can more than handle running the offense.
Nets trail by 7. It's to Demon. Here's Troy from 12 feet out. The rebound by Ivy.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Inside. MP, no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Demon. With the teardrop, it's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He's found something here in this second quarter. This is when you want to keep feeding it.
The three from MP. Another miss by MP.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Wolf. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Traore can't hit. The Bulls leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Here's Demon. He has 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jaden Ivey. The Nets shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And so he hits both. 6 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Okoro. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Chicago. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Yeah.
Welcome, man. Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. And looking at the players of the month, And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Chicago leading by 3. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Traore. Also, Demon out there. Sharp out there with Zaire Williams. And it's Wolf in the power forward. Traore. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night. The Bulls shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Now, here's MP. Not a lot of room. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that matchup against the Sixers, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Traore.
Stay there.
Pass to Demon. Six on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Traore can't hit. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's MP, and here is Okoro. Pass to Ivy. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Traore, covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Williams. For the tie. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here is MP. He's got 10. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Okoro kicks to MP. Pass to Buzelis. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Wolf. Here's Demon. He's got 8. Rebound by Smith.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Buzelis. 4 on the shot clock. And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Sharp's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Here's Traore to stop the drought. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Mann's checked in for the Nets. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Sharp, the pass to Wolf. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Back to Giddey. And he goes in for the dunk.
With how well Giddey moves in his 6'8" frame, he's such a tough matchup. There aren't a lot of guys who can guard him.
Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Nets also making a change. Claxton's checked in. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Claxton. Here's Traore, launches it, hits the three-point bomb. Traore's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Williams with the ball, guarded now by Okoro. Traore can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started.
A pass-first kind of guard. Great decision by Giddey to give it up.
The shot's good from Claxton.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Bulls trail by 3. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to MP. Traore with the rebound.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Pass to Wolf. Now here's Williams. Here's Traore. Now Claxton. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Simons from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Should have been more pressure-packed basketball. Jaden Ivey is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Richards in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And so Simons will bring it up for the Bulls. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. Ivey with the bucket.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
Top of the key, Claxton. Here's Demon. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
The shot by Ivey, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Demon. Abaji, the pass to Claxton. Now, here's Ivey. Defended by Mann. The shot by Ivey, no good. The Nets with the lead. From deep. Rebound by Simon. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Yabusele to take the lead, and the 3-ball is good.
Well, so often the facilitator, Giddey on the finishing end there.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Smith checked in for Nick Richards. Bruce Ellis comes in for Gershon Yabusele. Okoro's checked in for Anfernee Simons. And MP subbed in for Josh Giddey. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. A shot by Williams, no good. Chicago leading. MP passes to Ivy. MP sets the screen for Ivy. Back to MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Here's Traore, covered by MP. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now Ivy, screen by MP. Ivy, 12-footer, gets it.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
Here's Deming. Ivy defending. Smith there for the rebound. Bulls leading by 3. Now MP. The layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Wow, what an important bucket from Smith. They needed that.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now Sharp. It's stolen by Smith. Now here's MP. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Smith. Ivy. Dream from outside.
How about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Now Williams. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
MP with it. That's off. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He drills the 3.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And that's an intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Sure mo dalawa.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Shout out to Million Dollar.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Marami nag-aya.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Timeout called, the Nets. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
AM.
Here's Deming. For 3. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A solid win for MP and company and a true team effort. With you spreading the ball around as part of a balanced attack. What did it feel like out there for you?
Woo, let's go! It's fun to play like that, and it's fun to watch too. They should put all of our games on national TV now that I think about it. Those ratings would go crazy.
Absolutely.
Hey, I will get you next time.
All right. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long.
So long. Sino yung deliver? Yung pa rin yun, dati? Yung pa rin yun dati? Tum.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Indiana Pacers. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A moment here to see the numbers for Jarris Walker.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. We'll see.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, this is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around.
And it's Chicago with a board. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met at Indianapolis.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Halliburton misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to MP. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Neesmith with it, guarded by Smith. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Here's Okoro after the basket by Indiana. To the middle. MP is screen on Siakam. Back to MP.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls. And both free throws good for MP.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Buzelis. Ivy, right side. 5 on the clock. He shoots. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Zubac's shot is off.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
From deep, MP. The Bulls with another miss. Indiana leading by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Ryan, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
So nice passing by Indiana here. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Zubac. Outside Neesmith. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. Neesmith's got 5 now.
Boy, Aaron Neesmith has put in the work on his shot, and it is paying dividends. That's a big-time bucket.
MP no good.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections. And one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Some changes for Chicago. Anthony Simons comes in for Okoro, and Giddey's subbed in for MP. Simons outside. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first. Outside Giddey. They still need this. Walker pulls down the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the left wing. Potter, pass to Walker. Pass to Potter. McConnell against Giddey. McConnell's shot is off.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Giddey against McConnell. Giddey passes to Simons. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Pass to Walker. Inside, Huff. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Back to Ivy. Simons outside. Launches a three. Indiana with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now here's McConnell. Still no points. Pass to Potter. Open over Smith. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Pacers. They lead by 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Trey Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kershaw Yabusele. Then it's Williams. And it's Simons in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Giddey against Jones. Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
That free throw, no good. Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. Good on the second one. And here's Indiana now. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Huff, the pass to Siakam from deep. Wow, Siakam showing the range.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Simons against Walker. Blocked.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you guys.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Chicago. Booz Ellis is checked in for Williams. Okoro comes in for Simons. And MP subbed in for Jones. The Pacers also with a sub. Furphy's checked in for Shepard. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Yabusele. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddy. Yabusele's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
And here are the Bulls now. The Pacers making their last shot. Pass to Buzelis. MP outside, down low. Walker with it, guarded now by Okoro. Here's Furphy. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Siakam outside. Soft touch off the glass. Siakam's got 7 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Well, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Picked by Smith. MP inside. Defended by Halliburton. Giddey scanning the floor. Top of the key jumper, no good. Indiana leading by 18. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. They've got numbers. Kicks it out to MP. There's the three. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Giddey passes to Smith. To stop the drought, and he lays it up and in. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Ivy's checked in for Chicago. Then for Indiana, Ivica Zubac comes in for Siakam. And it's Nembhard in for Furphy. Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Nembhard. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's MP. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. Down low. Rebounded by Halliburton.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Come to me, come to me.
And Indiana again with the bucket.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Now here's Okoro. D. Deflected. Pass to Halliburton. Walker for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Chicago passing it around. Here's Buzelis. No points so far. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Okoro. And again, no good by Chicago. Indiana has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Fires from the line, and Indiana again with the bucket.
They're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. Appreciate you joining us. It's been a
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Pass to MP. Nembhard against Ivy. Back to MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, from getting a solid screen to being ready to shoot, MP does it all in one smooth motion.
The 11-footer. And there's Siakam. That one's good on the assist from Halliburton. Siakam's got 9.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
From deep, MP. He can't hit that time.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
So it's Chicago now. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Back to Okoro. MP, a screen on Nembhard. And here's Ivy from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back to you.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And he makes both free throws. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Siakam, the pass to Zubac. And here's Halliburton, covered by MP, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Zubac passes to Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Ivy outside. Here's Okoro. And again, Chicago no good.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. A shot from the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Halliburton's got 10 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
MP, the pass to Ivy. Back to MP. The rebound by Nembhard.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Halliburton for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 7 points here in the quarter. For Chicago, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's MP. Oh, another miss by MP. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 15-4 run. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Zubac. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
And the shot's good.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they're getting to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Yabusele, he's checked in for Buzelis. A minute 22 left in the third. Pass to Walker.
I got him,
Back to McConnell. 5 on the clock. 19-footer. Chicago with a rebound. Here's MP. No good off the glass. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside, Brown. And Indiana misses again. The Bulls have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's MP. It's hauled in by McConnell.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Brown. And he converts the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Ivy's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fires top of the key. McConnell, good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading.
Big group substitution here for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Yabusele. Okoro comes in for Simons. Ivy's checked in for Giddey. And MP subbed in for Jones. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. They've got MP. Smith out there with Buzelis. Then there's Okoro. And it's Ivy in at the 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Jackson with it. And it's Ivy picking him up. Shot clock at 6. It's Walker on the wing. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. McConnell against MP. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
You got it.
Back to Walker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After 1 turnover in the first, been a disaster.
McConnell with it. Outside Jones.
Yo, watch it.
Back to McConnell. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Huff. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight. MP looking around. Okoro on the wing. Walker covering. And here's MP from outside. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Walker. Here's Potter. Ooh, it's stolen away. Now here's MP. Off target at the rim. Indiana's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pacers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year. And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
MP against McConnell. MP inside. Got a piece of it. McConnell against MP. McConnell passes to Walker. Pass to Potter. Here's Huff. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Walker. Takes a 3. Smith with the rebound. The 3 from Okoro. Huff pulls it in. Now here's McConnell. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Wrong. You're really wrong.
Around the house. Yeah, I remember how my dog was at that stage. Yeah. All right, great snack idea for you.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, man.
MP.
Get after it, MP.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's Curry outside. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. On the wing, MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. The three. Rebound by Butler. Outside Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
Here's MP. Warriors with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Well, you've got two teams, one from each conference, trying to reach that upper echelon. Should be an interesting matchup.
Here's MP. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
Butler dishes to Curry. Releases. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's MP, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Shots good by Butler.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you could talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Here's MP. Curry with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Right there!
Green deciding where to go with it. Pulls it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Kristaps Porzingis. Here's MP. Last game out, he had 14. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back over to you, Kevin.
A terrific fit. Thank you, Allie. Ivy passes to MP. And just miss after miss right now.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Bulls trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Got a contestant people out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.